So, welcome guys to yet another episode of my Factorio S02 Let's Play. So yeah, in the last episode we actually did something really great. So we built a wall around everything, but as you can probably see, there's still something missing, which is, well, quite obviously the turrets. So we should fix that, I think. And yeah, we are getting like into fairly close territory right here too. The first nest's also down there. I mean, it's still a way to go. Still a few chunks that are not that are in between. But yeah, this should get fixed, obviously. So let's do exactly that. Let's fix that. So we will need turrets for that, and actually quite a lot of turrets. So we should probably just automate them. But honestly, I think that, well, they do need a ton of gears, tons of iron, and also tons of copper. So, I mean, we do have all of this stuff right here on the belt. So, why not just try using that? Why not blowing up too much, obviously? I mean, we still want to blow something up at least, but maybe just not everything, but that should be fine like that. We might just pop down a light here and there, so alright. Let's just also pull out the copper one a bit more. And yeah, sure, let's just start researching some cool stuff, like some modules. Alright, so we need a solid line right here, that's for sure. We also need some of these guys right here. That's pretty much not possible like that. But like that, hey, that's also looking fine. And then we need some copper, obviously. So just like that. And then also some output, so we just put those in a belt like that, and then we just can put them into a nice little wooden chest, just like that, and then we just have to sprinkle a little bit of energy or power over this, and then it should all work beautifully like that. I really like those medium power poles. And then we kind of just have to add our gun turret recipe right there. Another thing we probably already also need is some faster belt to go along with this, because this belt is not actually really keeping up that much. I mean, we only need all of this stuff every like 8 seconds or something. Or let me actually look at this a second, a bit deeper. So we do need 8 seconds, so that's a bit more than 1 iron per second. Like, I mean, it's like 30 items per second we need of this single belt. And that's like 90 if you take it. Yeah, so it's a bit over like 10 items a second, I think. This belt can do like 13.33. I mean, it seems like it's working. So maybe that's not that big of a deal at all. Let's actually make a few more right there. Alright. And then we need some more of those piercing round magazines, obviously. So the big question actually is, those are producing at a speed of 1 and those at a speed of 3. So technically one of these guys could support multiple of the other guys. So let's try just that. Yeah, we need to kind of relocate some stuff, that's for sure. So you are now such a guy, and you are now a different guy. So you are now making the piercing rounds, which means you need such a guy, such a long guy, and you need like a shorter guy. Then we can just put another one of these right there. Not use the small electric power poles anymore. Use the big ones instead. Oh, damn it! I cut the wire off this power pole, which is, yeah, it's a thing you can do actually, but you shouldn't. Usually, at least. Oh no, you go this way, and just like that we can actually build a ridiculous thing like that. Which, I mean, at least is somewhat symmetrical. Let's put that right about there. Alright, so now we can get quite a few of those piercing round magazines, that's for sure. And we can get rid of even more piercing round magazines that I had in my inventory laying around. Alright, that's great. I like that. So now we are getting more piercing round magazines than ever. We are also producing the gun turrets, which in return means that we are pretty close to fully securing our base, which kind of sounds great if you ask me. Alright. I mean, we are slowly even running out of things to research at this point. So we should also worry a bit about blue signs. Ah, this is all not so nice because we do need plastic for this. Alright, I mean, we can technically do this, so yeah. Oh yeah, we are now obviously also running out of gears right here, which is kind of a thing I was knowing would happen. So let's take all of our gun turrets and all of those piercing round magazines, and yeah, let's actually get on a tour all around the base, trying to cover everything. First of all, trying to get through that freaking forest. Alright, that's always the thing that works. So let's just start right here. I mean, I can move it like right about here, actually, I think. So, I mean, let's give them like 25 for now, I think. So just like that. So then even 2 gun turrets are technically filling up everything or covering everything. Alright, so this is actually looking good. I probably should have started in a corner, but yeah. So now this guy is been in the way, so let's just choose the one that's closer for this kind of scenario. Just in case that happens a bit more often, which it probably will. Alright, I mean, filling these guys up is like not the most fun task you can think of, but oh damn it, I just fucked up a little bit right there. Alright, so yeah, I mean, just going around like that, I guess. Doing it like that, and we already have a few more again in our inventory, which is always nice. Alright, I mean, we are getting slowly around the base, but yeah, I mean, it's taking a while actually, but I think that this should be fairly safe for now. And even for quite some time actually, I think. Alright, laser technology. I mean, we can make laser turrets just when we have military science packs, which yeah, not that bad actually. But I mean, I'm usually like just loving the laser turrets, but for this playthrough I probably won't use too many of them, because I just kind of want to see how far I can go with like the normal turrets. Yeah, so I will just put 2 in a corner right here, because yeah, I do think that the corners will probably maybe see a few more attacks. I'm not really sure about this, but it might be a thing to consider. And I think more is always better than less, so yeah, there's that. So we still haven't seen the first, or any attack for that matter, so not even a single alien encounter, so I didn't even trigger aliens once. So that's actually kinda great, but I'm actually curious when the first contact happens. I mean, the first contact comes never alone, I think, so there's also that. Alright, so I'm running out of this stuff right now, so let's just hop straight back. I mean, we did get maybe quarter of the base. Looks like maybe quarter. Not too much though. But yeah, so if I would have built this bigger than that, I mean, that would just be ridiculous at this point, because just the time it would take to build would not really be worth it, I think. And once we have like roboports and everything set up, then we can just like blueprint walls and let bots build walls and stuff, which would be cool. Yeah, do I need more gun turrets? I think so. So those piercing round magazines, they are still not going as quick as I hoped. Yeah, I mean, they need like 3 seconds for one thing, but yeah, that's actually pretty uncool if you ask me, so maybe we should just go ahead and double this pretty soon. But I'm not really sure how, because this stuff needs copper, right? It's just, yeah, not that easy, everything, that's for sure. So let's just not worry about this for now, and yeah, just go on with life and building stuff and everything, I guess. Alright, so you go right about here. I mean, yeah, we don't even have like 200 again or anything, so this is actually not really enough. But yeah, I mean, just putting like a ridiculously small amount in there also doesn't really help much. So yeah, I think below 25 doesn't really make a lot of sense, because yeah, if there's one attack group, that might even be too much for like 25, or I mean, this time they are always like attacking 2 counters at once. So this is always like 50 for every like new attack group at a new spot at least, which should be fine, I think. No, that's like a rock. Oh no, I really hate when there are rocks in the way. But yeah, sometimes they're just like things laying you rocks in the way, I guess. So there's that. Alright, I will just let it be like that for now. I mean, I could technically already start building all around the thing, but without the stuff that doesn't, without the ammunition, that doesn't really make much sense, I think. Yeah. And once we actually build up the thing all around and everything's protected and everything's fueled up, I think we could then technically already start thinking about making a belt that goes all the way around the base and have like ammunition on it, which would honestly be pretty cool, I think. I never built something like that before, that's for sure. Or at least not on that scale. So let's just go here, and yeah, we can take quite a few of these guys with us at this point because they are just plowing right through everything, so those are backed up. Alright, so we are probably producing more and more walls at this point. Yeah, just put back all the walls, and now this thing is actually full. This thing is now also almost full, so yeah, we are not really getting much more buffered in here, that's for sure. So I actually wanna use some bigger power poles right here, which would actually make this kind of setup still not possible. Damn it. Yeah, we'll just build like that, and then some don't have an output, but that's fine, I think. Or if I could place one. No, they also only reach like 3 in, which is really not quite enough. Alright. And now I'm again at this point where I'm just walking around not really knowing what I should do, because starting a new big thing in this episode isn't really worth it anymore, but there's like still some time to cover up, so let me just have a look at everything a bit and look how everything goes. So we are actually currently researching stack inserters, which I think is really, really great. I am really loving stack inserters for various applications. So maybe we can actually move all of that up here, just like that, and we do not really need this here anymore, I think. We can also build over this, and then we could, I mean, here we are extracting from the two outermost things, so now we could do the same, but for the two innermost. Maybe, so let's just try something. Alright, I mean, that looks good enough, I think. So now we can also balance that right over here, and this is too close to the thing up there, so let's just do it like that. And we need more belt. I mean, it's a long time ago that I got belt for last time, but I mean, now it's finally time again for a new belt. Alright, I think like 4 per side is probably fine. Two guys in. One guy out. Oh. Do you see that copper wire? This just pops in and out of existence a bit, but... Yeah, well, we also need more of those fast guys in future, but not quite yet. Alright, I mean, we do need them as soon as we want to use more, I think, so let's just hop right by and get another load of 50 going. Then let's just put some energy onto everything and yeah, enjoy, I think. And probably also we should set the recipes, obviously, so that would also be helpful. And then we can actually bring this into the bus. And get rid of all of this stuff then. Alright, I mean this is like we quadrupled the gear production right now. Which is probably needed, that's for sure. And it's actually a lot. I mean, we are almost like fully compressing a single yellow belt at this point. Oh yeah, you can see 016 here perfectly in play. That's really sweet. I've never seen this before actually. It's an inserter fully compressing a belt. Or even like a close approximation of a fully compressed belt, obviously, at this point, but that's really, really sweet. That's like what I always wanted in 015, like fully compressed belts with just inserters. That's like really cool. And we're still having our copper problem. So I think in the next episode we should probably just go ahead and double that or something, but quadruple it maybe. Oh, we will have to see, but yeah. And I would just say stay tuned for that actually. So until then, have a great day. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.